Hello, hello. Hey, John Argent. Good evening. Hope you're having a good night. Got to clean off my glasses real quick here. Hey, Jimmy Lucari. Hey, Christina. Good evening. And I see the names are still all messed up here. Been sick for a few days. Dang. That sucks. I got some customer wrap pennies. Or we can do quarters tonight. Anybody got a preference? I'm kind of feeling pennies tonight. I don't know what everybody else is thinking. Gotta find my penny list here. John Harden says pennies. Yeah, I'm thinking pennies. So we'll get some of these customer wrapped ones out of here. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, John. Let me get this out of the way. Pennies is going to be a rarity here soon. Yeah, that that crappy word is in the forecast for this week, John. Sorry, I'm getting my dump box together here. Alrighty. Let's see here. Yep, the giveaway is open. We'll do the first couple names on here. Exclamation point loot if you're not in. Let's see here. Oh, what's that on the end? That was on the end. 1942 sixpence from Fiji. Heck yeah. I have never seen that one. Damn. Turtle. Hell yeah. That's sweet. Happy about that. And it's got an S on it too, whatever that means there. Under the 42, there's an S. I've never seen this one. I might keep this one. It's kind of cool. Hey, Charles Griswold. Well, the first find of the night, right on the end. Let's see what else we got. Hey, David Carlisle. You can stay for 30 minutes. All right. I catch you on another night. You have to go to bed early. Sorry about that. All right. Let me resume the entries here. That's Eagle Snapping Turtle. $19.99. Check for the wide AM. That's not it. Another 99. That's not the wide AM either. I am doing well. How are you tonight? It's been a little chilly here lately, but I'm doing all right. $94. We can check for the extra columns on the right side there. Not seeing them. This song's driving me crazy. Hey, Terry Carlisle. Hope everyone else is doing well. Hey, N Marsh. You're going to bed early, but we're staying up. Thank you. Sorry, I know you're always trying to go to bed when I come on. I apologize. Hey, Gatita Oso. She says 6 months here. Thank you, Gatita. Nasty 83. After this roll is done, we will pick the first two names for the EOS. Do a pretty early starter stream. Thank you, Gatita. Thank you for the thumbs up and jewels. Hope you've been well. Sorry if I miss anybody else coming in. Decent looking 75. Toss that aside. And a high five. All right. Alrighty. Let me read through the names. We got Jimmy Licari, Christina Buckgoing, David Carlisle, Renee and me, John Argent, Terry Carlisle, and Marsh. Viewer 777100, Charles Griswold, and Gatito Oso. We will close the entries. And we'll pick the first two names. and Marsh. And where's my pick button? There it is. And Gatita Oso. All righty, there we go. And we'll get the next giveaway going, so Gloria has a chance to enter that one before she goes to bed here. Nicholas Huber. Gatita says clutch. Hey, Bellows Forge. Hello, Nicholas. Chris Holmes, hello. Some of the names I can't recognize. HR Rent Center, hello. Thank you for the clutch. You're new, Nicholas. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Robbie Miller. Since YouTube does the names differently now, and sometimes seems like a lot of time lately, I don't recognize some of them. Good job. Thank you. $19.98. We can check for the wide AM. Not seeing that. There's a 2009. You can check those for. That's a cute doggy. Thank you, Gatita. The Husky. There's lots of varieties you can look for in the hand and thumb on that. I don't know them all. I can set it aside and maybe check it later. Another 99. Not the wide AM. Thank you, Gloria. Welcome to Copper. Appreciate it. Thank you for your membership. And the Gatita sent some ice cream that time, I think, wasn't it? Sunday, yes. Hey, look at that old weedy. Nasty. It's got a big old layer of crud on there. But first weedy of the night, let's set it right here and we'll guess some dates. Let's guess some dates for that wheat cent. You've been finding 65 and 66 quarters left and right in your pocket change. It just tossed me a 64 already for PD6. That's right. Oh, give some guesses on that wheat cent. David Carlisle says a 57. It does look pretty rough, but it's hard to tell. It's got a lot of crud on it. Hard to know for sure. I'm guessing something in the 30s. Maybe a 30, 33, 34. But it could be anything. Renee and me, it's a wheat cent, so it's going to be 09 to 58. EP says, happy poop. How you doing, EP? Robbie Miller says 47. Renee and me says 36. Chris Helm, 58. And Marsh, 49. Dan Voigt says 54. All righty. EP says 44. Let's flip it and see. It's a 42. 1942. First Wheatie of the night. EP, you missed it earlier. This was on the end of the roll. 1942 sixpence from Fiji with the turtle. That is a nasty penny, right? Hey, Maple Leaf. So we found that. That is a nice sixpence. I haven't seen that one before. I think I'll probably keep it. Yeah, EP, they're customer wrap pearls. 2000, not the wide AM. Happy Friday. It's 90% nice. No kidding. That's awesome. That makes it even better. I liked it even before I knew it was 90%. Damn. Gatitas has been. $84, you can check for the doubled ear. Not seeing that. 925. Shows how much I know my foreign coins, huh? Gloria, pick a slot bounty. $2,000. Check for the wide AM. That's not it. Popcorn. All right, popcorn is the slot bounty tonight. Another 2,000, and that's still not the wide AM. Hello, not my problem. Good evening. 1999. That's not the wide AM either. You got a triple poop. Hello, still Chip. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the jewels. Holy moly, thank you so much. Welcome aboard. Oh, that's cool. 72, 74. Look at those like striations there. See them? Must be when they cleaned the dye or something. Pretty cool. $19.92. You want the wide AM? No, we want the close AM. I'm sorry. We want the close AM on the 92. That's the wide AM. We're looking for the close AM. Local Serenity. What is this channel about? This channel tonight is about pennies. Coin roll hunting pennies. Or cents, whichever your preference is. And we did find a sixpence earlier. It was an ender on the roll. And that doesn't look like a penny, does it? 1942 sixpence from Fiji. And we found a wheat cent earlier, 1942. Out of Philly. Thank you, Gatita. Thank you. Oh, why isn't it clicking on it? There we go. Thank you for the husky. You like turtles, yeah. Thank you, not my problem. And while we're on cents or pennies, whatever you like to call them, I picked something up the other day. Nothing real special. But the price was right. It's got a little bit of toning. But I didn't have any of these proof ones, so I thought I would get them. 2009 proof set. It's just a Lincoln cents. But still pretty cool. A little bit of toning in there. And it's a nice pictures of all the designs. No case or anything, just this. No certificate or folder, but still cool though. I mean, it's nice being able to see how nice they are and what the designs really look like. Real nice. I'm not positive, EP. Did they make them proof, not copper? Or are all the proofs copper? I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. I haven't looked into it that closely. That's an answer I don't know right now. Okay, Glory, I'll check it out. There's an 83. I'll set that aside. Hey, Mark Lester. I missed you coming in. Oh, there you are. How you doing, Mark? 1998. That's not the wide AM either. Local Serenity says 1 penny, 2 penny, 3 penny, 200. Local Serenity with a 2.00. 200 pennies. Thank you, Local Serenity. You didn't have to do it, but you did, and I thank you. You're as fine as paint. Caution may be wet. Sorry. That was 2009. Paint thinner. Don't sniff yourself, Mark. You might get high. You didn't even know you were going to get a bunch of smart ass comments from that, did you? You found your new favorite YouTube shorts? What's your favorite YouTube shorts? The Real Rig series? Are they like oil rigs or trucks? What color are your shorts? Is a question. Yes. AI made toy adverts. Hello, Isaiah Moses. Good evening. Thank you for coming in. That's a pretty nice 59. 1959. It's in decent shape, decent condition. We'll set that one up there. Another 83. We'll set that away aside and weigh it. No, I didn't see the mintage earlier. 400K with an S mint. That's awesome. Yeah, that one does have an S mint. I saw that earlier. Only 400K. Dang. Thanks, EP. $84 can add the doubled ear. That doesn't have it. Only minted in 42 and 43. That's cool. 99, not the wide AM. Another 83. Don't see the Dublin, but we'll set it aside for weigh-in. 94 can have the extra column on the reverse. Not seeing that. 2008. $40 people watching, 24 likes. Thank you, everybody. Oh, you know what? I need to resume the entries for the giveaway. There we go. Slot bounty tonight is popcorn. Most Fiji coins are highly collectible due to low mintage, like Panama. They were made in San Francisco during the war. Cool. Thank you, Bellows. 1970. Hey, Desi Coin Collector. Good evening. Jimmy the car is full of crap. Hope you're doing good tonight, Jimmy. Oh, that's a tight wrapper. Gonna have to rip that one. Last time I had tight wrappers like that, they were all corroded. These don't look too bad, though. $84. Check for that doubled ear. Not there. Hey, Monkey King Metals. Sorry if I'm missing some chat here. Hey, thank you, David Carlisle. Sent the Royal Crown. Appreciate that, David. Gazeta also sent a thumbs up. Send him a disco party. Hello, Chew. $19.98. Not the wide AM. If I missed anybody coming in here tonight, I apologize. Trying to keep an eye on chat. Sometimes it's a little difficult. Sorting your Wheaties with the wife. Time to sell. Nice. Tell her there's a box on the way. $20.23. Not the VDBV. What is the turtle in the top middle? The turtle in the top middle was an ender on the very first roll. That's 1942 sixpence from Fiji. But it was an ender on a customer wrapped roll of pennies. Oh, it's all good, Monkey King. You got to see it now. $19.98, not the wide AM. The entries are open, David. If it's not working for you, it means you're already in them. All right, let me grab some more rolls here. Come on, more Fiji. Absolutely. That'd be awesome. It's pretty awesome. I found the one, but it'd be so sweet if there was like a bunch of them. $19.98, not the wide AM. I bet that Lego set's pretty cool, Monkey King. Did you say you posted it on your channel? I might need to clean that. That might be the wide AM on the 99. It's hard to tell. I'll have to set that aside later and try and clean that off there for a better look at it. Yeah, there's Monkey King's link. Check states on that 99. Let me grab it. What am I looking for in states, EP? Refresh my memory. A should be centered between the two T's. It's looking kind of centered. I don't know. AP's knowledge on coins is epic. It is. I'm not sure what I want to try and clean that crud off there with. And the FG location. I'll mess with it later. Hey, Diane. How are you? Top of the A is not centered. So here's two different 99s. Of course, that one's got all kinds of crud on it, too. I don't know. This one's definitely not it, but after this roll, we'll pick two names in the giveaway for a chance at the EOS. I'll get my book out here in a minute. Tip of the A is closer to the right T. I do somewhere, EP. We'll set it up there for now. I'll check it out later. All right. Let me read through the names in the giveaway. We got Bellows Forge, Chris Helms, Charles Griswold, Chris Schwan. Hey, Chris Schwan, didn't see you come in. Robbie Miller, N. Marsh, Jimmy Licari, Gloria, Maple Leaf Numismatics, Local Serenity, Mark Lester, Not My Problem, Desi Coin Collector, E Pluribus Unum, David Carlisle, Gatita Oso, Chew, Monkey King Metals, and Terry Carlisle. Hello, Potato Daddy. We'll leave the giveaway open a little bit longer for the bot to recognize you, Potato Daddy. It might take about a couple minutes to recognize you. Let me grab my cherry pickers in the meantime. The only thing is, it only shows this view. So that doesn't help me with what I have. So, me, Mom, Alea, hello. Yeah, it doesn't find you yet, Potato Daddy. Give it a couple minutes. Stay active in chat. It'll find you in a couple minutes. Check the 1992. Yeah, the 92 only gives that view, but let's see. No. Hold on. Not the photo, the coin. Well, I don't have a 92 sit by me. That's all right. Let me make sure you got some points there, Potato Daddy. 1 second here. The points let you play games and get in the giveaway. You have to do exclamation loot point. I mean exclamation point loot, but you have to have a point to be able to do it. You don't have to type in a value, but it won't do it if you don't have any points. No, just exclamation point loot. You don't need to spell out point. No space. It's like you were doing earlier, but there you go. Now you're in. M Star Channel. Hello. Alrighty. Now we'll give it another minute or two for M Star Channel. Let me hunt another roll here. Thank you, EP. Thank you for all the jewels. Bella's Forge, thank you too. You have a steel penny. That's cool. Steel pennies are pretty neat. There you go, Dan. You're in there. $35 people watching, 38 likes. Thank you, everybody. Well, after I'm done with this roll, I'll pick 2 names to add to the list for the chance to win the EOS. Hey, Remy. Good evening. And other than that, we keep hunting coins, and people can play slots in the chat. There is a slot bounty if you get 3 popcorns in 1 spin. If you're the first person to get it, then you win the slot bounty. And it's usually a coin of some type that I send you to the winner. First person to get that. 69, you can look for the no FG, but this one has an FG. And you can also look for a floating roof, but that's not the floating roof. So for a floating roof, hey Nash family, for a floating roof, there would that line there and that line there would be missing, and it would look like the roof is floating. And for the no FG, this FG would be gone. That's in the 69. $83, you can look for the double die reverse. 1 cent, that's major doubling. Not on this one though. You can have doubling like on like all this stuff, but really noticeable in 1 cent. Then you want to save your 83s and weigh them. If you find a copper 83, which would be 3.1 grams, it's worth a lot of money. All right, we're gonna close the entries here in just a minute, and then we will pick those 2 names. You want a shilling? Hey, there you go. You got in the giveaway. I'm Star Channel. Diane B got in the giveaway. All right. All right. Let's read through the names one more time here. All right, there's 26 people in the giveaway. There's Bellows Forge, Chris Helms, Charles Griswold, Chris Schwann, Robbie Miller, Enmarsh, Jimmy Licari, Gloria, Maple Leaf Numismatics, Local Serenity, Mark Lester, Not My Problem, Desi Coin Collector, E Pluribus Unum, David Carlisle, Gatita Oso, Chew, Monkey King Metals, Terry Carlisle, Mima Malaya, Potato Daddy, Diane X7131, Remy, Nash Family, and Diane B. M Star Channel. Is that Mr. Channel or M Star Channel? And Renee and me. 27 users. Close the entries. We're going to pick 2 names to get on this list. Diane B. Diane B. Congratulations, you're on the list. And the next name is viewer 777100. That's Gloria. Alrighty. So those of you that are new to the channel, the more likes we get, the higher the giveaway at the end. At the end of the stream, this whole list will be filled up because we do names throughout the stream. I have a 12-sided die I roll, and whatever number it lands on, that's the person that wins the EOS giveaway. So we'll set this aside, and we'll close out these entries, and we'll open another giveaway. And in a little while, we'll pick 2 more names. Thank you, Dan Vaught. Where'd my 12-sided die go? That's the question. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. One second here. There it is. There's my 12-sided die. We'll save that for later. Matt is alive, has arrived. Digging a dive, striving to survive, feeling the vibe, drive to thrive, high five, subscribed, and like the live. Thank you, Matt. Matt is back and in the chat. How about that? Exclamation point slots, space 100 or higher will allow you to play the slots. Slot bounty tonight is 3 popcorn. First person to get 3 popcorns in 1 slot spin will win the slot bounty. And then I will show them what the giveaway is. You have to put a value after slots of 100 points or higher. Thank you for the hearts. $19.99. Not the wide AM. See, that States looks like the States on the other one, so that's probably not the wide AM either. Potato Daddy got three poop emojis too. 99, not the wide AM. Potato Daddy needs more points. All right, just a minute. All right. Let me resume those entries. Get to loyalty here. All right, there we go. Everybody should have got points. That's true, Diane. The banks have been told that the Federal Reserve is not sending them any more pennies. And my one bank actually said they were told if they get people turning pennies in to please send them back to the Federal Reserve. $19.98, not the wide AM. $19.92, we want the close AM. That's not it. So that's what we want the states to look like. All right, let me find that other one. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to clean that thing. Yeah, that's not the white AM. Once upon a time, CQ. Yep, that's right. Once upon a time, we'd go to the bank whenever we wanted and get pennies to hunt. But not anymore. But my bank said if people start bringing pennies in, that they'll let me buy them off them. So we'll see what happens. $2,000, not the white AM. What's my grocery store story? Well, last week, my grocery store was doing a penny buy, penny exchange, and they were, if you brought pennies in, they were giving you double the value. Yeah, Diane, I pay face value for them at the bank. Um, so last weekend they had $100 limit. So last weekend I brought $100 of rolled up zinc pennies to my grocery store, and they gave me $200 worth of gift cards. $19.99, not the white AM. So I've been using those towards gas in the car because they have a gas station there that takes their gift cards. Potato Daddy says, all you have is pennies? You're poor? Well, if you find the right person, they'll pay you more money for them. More money than what they're... Yeah, do you guys remember those nasty zinc pennies that I had? They were all like rotted out and everything. I had a couple rolls of those left today. I rolled up and brought those too. So the grocery store has those nasty pennies. Yeah, the zinc fountain coins. Yep, I got rid of them. The ones where half of them are falling apart, all chipped and chopped up and nasty. What's the 1944 penny wealth? Probably a few cents. How about W mint on a quarter? Yeah, W mint marks on quarters. We look for those. Those are good to find. I was debating between quarters and pennies tonight. Me, Mom, Alea got a roll of pennies, 1997. You got a roll of 1997 pennies? How about the W mint cent? Nice, Mima. Anybody have the W mint cent? Five uncirculated 2025 D cents. Nice, Jimmy. I don't have any of the Denver one, gent. Those W pennies are going to be worth big money. Oh, I'm sure they are. How many Buffalo nickels y'all got? I got a few. I don't know the exact number. I got some, though. 1999. I got a few of those Buffaloes sitting right here. There's some Buffalo nickels. You have two of the 96 dimes, 96 W dimes, both in the original packaging. Yeah, I got a couple Buffaloes. Let me grab some more rolls of pennies here. Be right back. I gotta look for something. A few. Sorry, I was looking to see if I had a W penny. I thought I had one, but EP. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gatita. Thank you for the flower. I was looking for my W penny. I think I have one somewhere. I just couldn't remember exactly where it was. I did find something else though. Did find something else while I was looking for it. Since you're talking about W's, Nash family sent a happy poop. Thank you. There's how about a 2020 reverse proof nickel? I know EP has some of those. I only have one. Pretty sweet looking. I don't remember what year was that W Penny EP? Was it 2019? Can't remember for sure. Do you have a coin so valuable it's priceless? Yeah, tell me what it is. Tell us what it is. Yeah, it was 2019. That's right. How you doing, Doug Harding? I didn't see you come in earlier. James Schultz, hello. A little pony coin with a rainbow dash on it. I think I have one somewhere, EP. I just don't know exactly at the moment where. But you know how that goes. 1999, not the White AM. I mean, if I had an hour to search, I could find it, but don't have an hour to search. It's in the junk drawer, right? You're getting 84% silver coin from Switzerland. Nice. Hey, AG. Good evening. Another 83. No. No, it's not popcorn Gatita. Alrighty, let's see here. Who wants to see a pretty penny? It's actually a 1 cent. But who wants to see a pretty cent? Diane does. Both Dianes do. All right. How about that pretty cent from Bermuda? With the pig on it. Oink, oink. So I got that recently. And where's the other thing I wanted to show you? I was going to show you something else too, but I'm not sure where it's at now. I got too much crap in this room. You know that? There it is. All right. It's not a 1 cent. And it's not from Bermuda. But I got this from South Africa. $1976. 2 cents. So I've been showing a little bit of foreign coins past few streams. Those are the ones I got. Got those recently. Bellows Forge has been Copperland. All right. Let me put those away. And then we'll get back to the hunt. Actually, got to grab a quick drink. All right. Come on, let's find another sixpence. Yeah, that bull was on the South African coin. Yep. Hello, Eric. It was a 2 cent piece. Yes, Bellows. Getting close to the end of my Blackberry Dr. Pepper. I only got a few cans left. Hey, Scott Christensen. Good evening. Thank you for the dollar. Scott Christensen with the 1.00. Thank you, Scott. You didn't have to do it, but you did, and I thank you. $73 people watching, 52 likes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway if you're not in there. We'll draw a couple names here. And when this roll is done, go ahead and do loot check if you're not sure. Shit. Where'd that go? There's an 83. No doubling there. New Marshall in town. Hello. Good evening. There's a 2009. Gatita sent the happy poop. Thank you, Gatita. How does 3 tigers cause you to lose in slots? I have no idea. Was it really a loss? That's crazy. $19.99, not the wide AM. Gatita sent a GG. Good going. Three popcorn and Marsh. 3 popcorn. Thank you for the flower, Potato Daddy. $19.69. You can see the FG at almost a floating roof, but you can see a little bit over here. Not quite the floating roof. All right, let me get up here and we'll read through the list of names. Because we'll pick 2 more names for the list. All right, 29 people in there. We got M Star Channel, Jimmy Lacar, Potato Daddy Chew, Bellows Forge, Mark Lester, Diane X7131 or 3713I or 7T3I. I can't read it right now. My glasses are a little foggy. Terry Carlisle, Mima Malaya, David Carlisle, Nash Family, N Marsh, Maple Leaf Numismatics, Gatita Oso, James Schultz, Charles Griswold, Doug Harding, Diane B 1405, Christina Buckowing, Justin Plum. Hey Justin, I didn't see you come in. Good evening. Monkey King Metals, Lyle Okamoto, Dolam Roth Knight, AG, David Canham. Hey, David Canham. Eric, Renee and me, Scott Christensen, and New Marshall in town. I hope you're not getting sick too there, Bellows. All right, 29 people in there. We will close the entries. And we'll pick 2 names. Renee and me. You are on there. And the next one is Justin Plum. $7,763. All right. There we go. Let me complete the entries there, and we'll start the next giveaway. Hot tea and honey actually sounds good. Nice. Hope you got some. All right, let's see what we can find. All right, AG, you have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Nice to hunt pennies. I haven't done that in a while. Too bad it's going to have to eventually stop. That sucks. But I got a little bit of supply of pennies. I probably have another 6 boxes of customer wrapped rolls. And I think I have 5 or 6 boxes of bank sealed rolls. So I got something to last me for a little while, but not forever. Keep dropping them. 72 can have some doubling. Don't think I see any there. I've only found 1 wheat cent so far tonight. Guitar lady. Yes, I am keeping the copper ones. Right now, I'm kind of keeping everything, but yeah, I'm keeping the copper. 1978 from Canada. There we go. There's a find. 78 from Canada. 2009. It is awesome. Want to see it again? This was the ender on the very first roll pennies I opened tonight. They're customer wrapped rolls, and that was a nice little gift in the end. 1942 sixpence. And it's got an S mint mark. So EP said there was only, what was it, 400,000 minted? That was the score of the night. Absolutely was. Doug says fake, 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 fake. All right, let me resume those entries. There we go. 71 people watching. Thank you, everybody. 56 likes. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the super chats tonight and all the flowers and crowns and all that stuff you guys have been sending with the jewels and stuff. Appreciate it. Doug's got the champagne tonight. Little bubbly. 83, still not the DDR, but we'll save it to weigh it. This is a decent looking 59. We'll save that one too. Michael Bubble. Michael Blue. Those are stuck together. I don't know. Oh, they weren't that too bad. How do you think pennies will go up? Or where will they go? We're 3 cents now, copper ones. Yeah, it's hard to say what they'll do. I know people are spending a lot of money on wheat cents right now. Look on eBay, the people are paying some pretty wild prices for wheat cents. 2,000, not the wide AM. Another 2,000, still not the wide AM. $19.92, we want the close AM. Yeah, you figure 1 pound of wheat cents is just under $1.50 face. And if you look up 1 pound of wheat cents on eBay, they're going for quite a bit of money. Another 83. That's a nice 83 also. Dang. Why can't that be the doubling? But I know I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. Never mind. Another 83. PH Ringer, how you doing? Good evening, sir. Another 83. Tara Lady says, I got a roll of 74. Nice. I'm going to have to rip this one, too. Oh, thanks, BH. Yeah, my daughter likes to make those, and then I put them on there for her. Sister has a bunch of Indian head pennies. That's cool. You ever roll 1909 somewhere? Nice. Buried in the closet somewhere, huh? What else you got buried in that closet? The basket raffle is all done. They drew tickets tonight. It went well. $19.99. Not the white AM. $19.92. We want the close AM. That's not it. 2000. Not the white AM. Yeah, Diane, we raised just over $600 for the sanctuary for the basket raffle. So that'll help out with some of the medical costs and some of the hay costs for the winter. The one horse has Cushing's syndrome, so that's like $200 a month for medications. And then the two horses go through like a bale of hay every 2 days. Oh, it's all good, Diane. Horses go through the two horses we have go through about a bale of hay every 2 days, and the bales are like $5.50 and $6 a bale. But yeah, that fundraiser would be nice though. It helps out for a while. $19.94. You want to check for doubled columns on the right side. Not seeing them in that one. All right, let me grab some more rolls here. I'm glad I'm hunting pennies tonight. That's nice. been a little while. Someone, what's it say? Cooking Cam. Someone was writing their name on it. Cooking Cam and a phone number. And so the bank tried crossing them out. They didn't cross them out very well. Good night, M Star Channel 5765. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Stop by again sometime. That looks nice on the reverse. I wonder what year it is. That's an 83. Dang. 83 Denver. Look how nice that is. Wow. Definitely save that one. $84. Check for that doubled ear. And that's not it. Maybe you have to type the dual command too, Bellows. I'm not sure. $19.99, not the wide AM. Oh, I forgot my extra light. 1 second. Might as well turn it on now. Can't remember everything, right? That's a little better. $19.92, not the close AM. All right. Let's see what else we can find. Bellows Forge got 3 money bags. The bot's on government shutdown. Very well could be. How do they accept a duel, EP? Don't they have to type in duel also or something? Don't. When someone challenges someone in a duel, don't they have to respond back duel at that person? 1998, not the wide AM. Accept or deny, but it's not working. $19.99. Oh, so close, Charles. The bot tells you how to respond. I see. I don't know. Maybe it's just not working. There's other games to play. It's not like a normal Friday night. Another 83. Maple Leafs got the cheeseburgers. All right. And when this roll is done, we will pick 2 more names to get on the list for the EOS. Maple Leaf says, nice. Next is the popcorn. It's another Canadian cent. 1970. So we got a 70 and a 78 from Canada. Another 83. 98. Not the white AM. Oh, yeah, the name change could be messing with it for sure. I told you I was going to pick names, and I didn't pick them today. $2,000. Not the wide AM. Hey, we got our second Wheatie of the night, 1957 out of Denver. 57 Denver. Heck yeah. It finally worked. Woo! $19.92. Come on, close AM. No. Gotta love them Wheaties. $19.99. Still not the wide AM. All right. Exclamation point loot if you're not in the giveaway. I'm going to read through the list of names and pick two. 27 people in there. We got Charles Griswold, Doug Harding, M Star Channel, Diane X73I, Renee and me, Monkey King Metals, and Marsh, Bellows Forge, Christina Buckgoing, AG, Mark Lester, Potato Daddy, David Carlisle, Terry Carlisle, Jimmy Licari, Nash Family, Gatita Oso, James Schultz, Maple Leaf Numismatics, BH Ringer, David Canham, Kathy Keith, hey Kathy Keith, Dolam Roth Knight, Diane B., Lau Okamoto, and E Pluribus Unum. Alrighty. Thank you for the Sunday, Gatita. Close the entries. And we will pick two names. First one is Diane B. Congratulations, you're on there again. And the next one is Kathy Keith. As a reminder, you do not need to be here to win the end of stream. You just have to be on the list. And then if you are the winner, you have 48 hours from the end of the stream to claim the giveaway. All right. 8 names down, 4 names to go. Let's start another giveaway. I'm going to grab some more rolls. You planning a stream tomorrow night, EP? Or you got family plans going on? Nice try, Gatita. Fake, 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 fake. Oh, so fake. You bought a bag of Reese Pieces peanut butter filled pretzels. Oh, those are good. Should have bought them out. Yeah, they're addictive. 1999. 1992. Not the close I am. Gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Is that what you're saying, Doug? What's your favorite burger restaurant? Um, that's a hard one. That's what she said. I'm not sure what my favorite one is. You make killer burgers? I make a pretty big, pretty killer turkey burger, and I have made my wife found a black bean burger recipe one time, and um, we use that sometimes and make some really good burgers with that too. Red Robin. I did have a Red Robin burger the other day. It was pretty good. Can't complain about that one. That was a good one. There's a place called Killer Burger. Nice. It was the first time I ever ate at a Red Robin, actually. My son and daughter-in-law took me there. I helped them do some moving, so they took me there as a thank you and also to celebrate my birthday last week. But that was the first time I had ever eaten at a Red Robin. We don't have, we never had them around here when I was growing up. And then there's one by their new house. I'm not sure how long that's been there. Definitely new in our area, though. Any burger with the crispy onion straws. And how far are you from me? You talking about me? Oh, for the turkey burgers and the Are you talking to Monkey King? Monkey King. Never mind. Now you're hungry. Why'd you start to? BH got the craps now. You take a lot of shit. $19.99, not the wide AM. I think some of the air traffic controllers are part of the government shutdown, Monkey King. How much longer am I staying on? Probably about another half hour. 1985 from Canada. I'm going to pick two more names towards the giveaway here in a minute. Alrighty. They're not politicians, but they're getting. The politicians didn't approve the budget, so none of the government employers are getting paid. So we got Chew, Doug Harding, Jimmy Licari, Monkey King, Metals, Diane, X7T31, Bellows Forge, Renee and me, Christina Buckgoing, BH Ringer, Kathy, Keith, Mark, Lester, and Marsh, Lyle, Okamoto, Tita Oso, Nash Family, Charles Griswold, New Marshall in Town, and Diane B. Let me close the entries and we'll pick two names. Mark Lester, you're on the list. And the next name is Charles Griswold. Alrighty. There we go. We got 10 names on there. Let me close out this giveaway and then we'll start the last one of the night. There we go. Exclamation point loot. What time did I come on? It was probably about 10:20, 10:25 Eastern time zone. So I've been on 2 hours and 45 minutes or so. 1980 from Canada. Usually when I come on, it's 10, somewhere between 10 and 10:30. And it's usually once a week, occasionally twice a week. But I've been really busy the last month or so, so it's been like once a week. And the day of the week varies depending on my work schedule. Oh, dang, Nash family. Hope you feel better. It's beautiful 1980. All right, let me resume those entries. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. Appreciate y'all being here. Anybody have any big plans this weekend? Hey, another Canadian cent. We got 1993. Might go see your stepdad? Nice. 1992, not the close AM. Diane says, I'll be working as usual. Yeah, I work on Sunday. You work Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays? Dang. Another Canadian cent. 1966. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 Canadian cents tonight. Well, only 2 week cents. Scored about 30 of the black metal clips at the dumpster at work from a real estate company's papers. Nice. I gotta take a look at that on the scope. 1 second here. It's probably nothing, but if it's something else, I'll show you it. Oh, yeah, it's all postman damage. Never mind. I had to double check to make sure it wasn't doubled columns. $84. Check that doubled ear. That's not it. That's a beautiful 77. Really nice. We'll put that up there with the other ones. All right. Let me just grab a couple more rolls here. And then we'll wrap things up after these 2 rolls. I think I've watched him before, Bellows. There's some pretty cool dumpster diver channels out there. Hey, Vincent. Good evening. Another 83. Don't see doubling there. And we got another Canadian cent. 1985. Oh, you calling the Canadian cent a whammy? $19.98. Not the white AM. All right. Get these out of the way here. One more roll for the night, and then we'll pick the last two names to get on the EOS. 23 users currently in their exclamation point loot. The 62 looked nice. It did. I put it in the box. I've been saving some of those nice ones. I've got a box set aside. Maple Leaf. There you go. Maple Leaf got the slot bounty. Congratulations, Maple Leaf. Alrighty, let me find something for you here, Maple Leaf. Let me go grab a baggie, and I'll be right back. No, you just want it, Maple Leaf. Alrighty. Had to grab a baggie. And grab a marker. Maple Leaf. Numismatics. Maple Leaf. Do you want a pig or a bull? Know what I'm talking about? You want a pig or a bull? Oh, I'll show you. Maybe you weren't here earlier when I did these. We got this 1971 cent from Bermuda. And it's got the pig on it. Or we have this coin from South Africa, 1976, with the 2 cent. A bull, not a bowl. So which one would you like? The 1 cent pig or the 2 cent bull? I think you want the bull. Or whatever it is. You like the pig better? Okay, we can do the pig. They are blazers. Yes, they are. And let me write today's date on there, or yesterday's date on there. Slot bounty. 11/7/25. There you go. Send me an email, Maple Leaf. Send me an email to claim it. I'm behind on my giveaways. I will get them out eventually. No, you're welcome, Maple Leaf. Oh, the emails are to claim the giveaways. So if you were to win a giveaway, I would need your name and mailing address, and then you just say what you won. 1999, not the what I am. So you are on the list for a chance to win the EOS, and we're gonna be doing that here in just a couple minutes. So if you happen to win the EOS, then you would need to email me. Oh shit! I missed a wheat cent right here in front of me. 1941 Wheatie. Sweet. So I end up 3 Wheaties for the night. Name, address, social insurance, shoe size. I did have someone ask me if I needed the zip code. I'm like, yes, I need the zip code. So we got 7 Canadian cents, 3 Wheaties. We got this 1942 sixpence from Fiji. And we had a few really nice blazers. You get $50 in customer wrap pennies and got 1 wheat cent enter. Nice, Vincent. All right. So let me read through the names on the list. 23 people in there right now. We got Jimmy Licari, David Carlisle, Christina Buckgoing, N. Marsh, Diane X73I, Kathy Keith, B.H. Ringer, Renee and Me, Bellows Forge, Terry Carlisle, Charles Griswold, E. Pluribus, Unum, Lyle Okamoto, Hey Lyle, Mark Lester, Nash Family, Maple Leaf Numismatics, James Schultz, Monkey King Metals, Dan B., Vincent Caparina, Chew, Dolamroth Knight, and Mima Malaya. Alrighty. And the turtle is thumbs up. Yeah, the turtle's awesome. Let's close those entries. And the last 2 names, Mima Malaya and the last name on the list for tonight, Christina Buckgoing. There we go. So tonight's EOS, we have 69 likes. So tonight we have, let me find it here. Tonight we have a little bit of silver and some foreign. Just 1 second here. All right, good night, Vincent. So the EOS tonight is this 1964 silver dime. No mint mark, so that's Philly. And then the foreign to go with it is this 2 cent from South Africa with the bull on it. Let me grab an envelope for that. Actually, not an envelope, a baggie. How about, like, we'll call it a dime bag, right? All right. We have the EOS for the stream that started on the 7th. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you for the super chats and all the gems, jewels, and all those neat little things you guys are sending me. A foreign dime bag, yep. All right. So here's the names. In the EOS, we have N. Marsh, Katita Oso, Diane B., Gloria, Renee and me, Justin Plum, Diane B., Kathy Keith, Mark Lester, Charles Griswold, me, Mom Malaya, and Christina Buckoing. Good luck, everybody. We have the 12-sided die here. It can bounce off things. We just want it to end in the viewing area so we can see what it is. Here we go. And it is a 2. Oh, lordy, lordy. Can it be? Can it be? Oh, so, oh, so, oh, so. Katita Oso, congratulations. You've won some bull. You won silver in a bowl. Send me an email to claim. You got 48 hours to claim it. Ah, hell nah. It didn't bounce. Congratulations, Katita. Send me an email to claim. Thank you again, everybody. You all have a good night. You wanted that too. Oh, so rigged. EP, are you streaming tomorrow? I don't know if you heard me ask you that earlier. But everybody have a good night. Go check out EP's channel tomorrow if he's on. And happy questing and stay safe out there, everybody. And sleep well. Streaming tomorrow, EP says. All right. Have a good night, everyone.